All right, what's going on? So here we are again with more 2Ks nonsense, right? Now we got these dudes so clamped, but you know the game always continuously finds a way to thrust them back into the game. Now I don't know why the replay is going so slow like this, but let's just fast forward, right? Let's play it all the way through first. So now, hold on, take it back. Paul George, he's the focal point right here because of the idiotic shit he just did. Right now, watch this. We're on a fast break. I get the ball to George. I direct him towards the basket, and he stops and pulls up. Now, this is Paul George we're talking about, right? There's once again, there's no one who's going to do a damn thing about him getting his bucket. And when I make these videos, I don't want to come off as if I'm saying that the game is just fucked up and it just has a flaw in its programming. That is not what I'm saying at all, or usually not. That's usually not the case because I don't even cover stuff like that because every video game has like its glitches and bugs and shit. What I'm going into when I make these videos about 2K is the fact that it's not that it's flawed, it's deliberately programmed to cheat the user usually, right? Especially if you're playing computer, and even more particular if you're playing computer in my career, right? These are the types of things that I never ever see the computer do in my career. I never see them do stuff like this. But in a scenario like this where the game understands that basically we have an extremely easy bucket. It cannot be stopped, right? It cannot be stopped. This is the same thing that just happened, or something similar happened with Kawhi Leonard on the exact same side of the court. He has a clear path to the basket. No one can do shit about it, but he stops way back somewhere and goes for an idiotic shot, a jump, or a long distance layup, and he just could have dunked it. Could have just easily dunked it, got an easy layup, had time to, even if he missed it, get his own rebound and put it back, because there's no one there that's going to do anything, right? In the game here, and pay attention to the Timberwolves defense. The game, you can more clearly understand why they forced Paul George to do this. Once again, it's scripted for him to do what he did. The game didn't just mess up, it's cheating, right? Because instead of them cutting him off, the game, for whatever reason, it fucked up, right? Now, right here, there probably was some bad programming right there. But since they fucked up and did not make any attempt whatsoever to cut him off, the game says, okay, just make him throw up a shot because the defense was lacking. This is the point that I've made, that I've been making for the past however many years I've been doing these videos. The purpose of them programming the game to cheat is due to either laziness or an inability on their end to program the computer to be a realistic, competitive, or to have a realistic competitive fervor, right, or competitive ability. They don't have, a lot of times, if you find little bugs in the game or little shit that you can just cheese computer all fucking day, right? And blow them out by 50, 30 points every time you play them. They understand that. So what they've done in order to try to make the game feel more competitive than what it actually is they've done things with the algorithm where they program it to cheat, right? In order to make it seem like you're having some sort of competition or back and forth with the computer, because they cannot, or they're too lazy to actually program it the right way. Or maybe they haven't figured it out how to make computers AI seem more realistic and competitive like it would be in a real game. Because on 2K, you can just get on every time and just blow computer out by 50 just for shits and giggles. It's just that easy, especially if you're playing my league or my GM where you have 100% control over the whole team, right? You can play with every player, but that's the general point that I'm making, right? Once again, look what Paul George does, and look what the computer does. When you see what the computer does, it becomes more clear why Paul George was forced to take this shot, because computer didn't even make an attempt. They made no attempt. So a way that they compensate for where a computer is lacking is by forcing you or your teammates to not be as effective as you could be, in order to force some kind of unnatural balance to happen. Right? Hopefully I'm not being too redundant, but to force an unnatural balance. Like, this makes no sense. It makes no sense, but it does start to make sense once you actually understand why they're doing what they're doing, right? But it is what it is. That'll do it for this video. Peace.